Hello guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, or welcome back. My name is Caitlin and I absolutely love makeup. So today we are unboxing and trying out items from Oden's Eye Cosmetics. This is the large mystery box. So I'm going to show you everything I got as well as create this look with the products. So if you're interested in makeup just hanging out mystery boxes Oden's Eye, keep on watching. Guys, so we're a little bit zoomed in, and I did do all of my face of items that aren't in the box. I actually did peek and already looked to see what I got. I filmed a TikTok with that, so if you're not following me, I'll leave my handle down here below. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. So I'll go ahead and show you the first item just because I'm not really going to be using it today. This is a little compact mirror. You can see their reflective is their logo, and I think it's a fairy on the front of it. It looks to be a very nice quality compact mirror. There's two mirrors in there. I'm trying to see if one is maybe magnified. I can't really tell, but they seem to be high quality. I can definitely see every nook and cranny when I look in here, but I tend to not use compacts. Maybe you guys do or don't. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. But a lot of times I either use like the stationary mirror that I have on my stand in front of me when I film, or if I have to get up closer, I'll use like the mirror in an eyeshadow palette or whatever palette blush compact thing with the product in it. So I'll probably pass this along to one of you guys though if you are interested. I'm putting together a giveaway right now. I'm going to show you everything I'm giving in the giveaway once I hit 250 subscribers. I know I've got some products from Midas Cosmetics and Ofra Cosmetics that are actual cosmetic products, as well as some things like this compact mirror from Oden's Eye. So if you're interested in anything like that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and pass it along to anyone you think you might like it to help us get to 250 just a little bit faster. So I think I'm going to start with eyeshadow, and this actually came with two palettes. By the way, I got the big mystery box. There were two choices. I'd never tried the brand, so I wanted to get the big one. This is the Soul Mane eyeshadow palette. Here's what it looks like. It's pretty much neutral with like a pop of purple in my mind. The packaging has this very weird like textured, like feels very grippy when you hold on to it. I've never felt a palette like that. I kind of like that. And then it's got the little cardboard sleeve as well. So I got that palette. And then I also got another mini palette. I think this is the one I'm going to use today. This is the Alva 2 Mini Ocean palette. Here it is. Blue is the color I shy away from, so I'm going to try to incorporate it a little bit more into my looks coming up here in the future, and I thought this would be a good way to start. So by the way, I know I haven't shown you everything yet. As I start here, I'm going to go in with Morphe M441. I'm going to start with this shade Starfish, which looks to be a matte with some shimmer, kind of like the ColourPop formula, so I think it'll still come off as matte and not as a shimmer. I'm going to put that in the crease. But I got the big box because I'd never tried the brand before and was very intrigued. I liked the idea of it being basically the theming of Norse mythology. So I thought I'll get the big box and just test a whole bunch of things from the brand. I believe they advertised it. I'll put it up in the corner here. I think it was 55 euros for 100 euros worth of things. I don't remember, but the US conversion after shipping and tax and everything, I think it ended up being a little over $60 or something. I'll put the exact amounts here. But I feel I did get a pretty decent amount of stuff, you guys. Honestly, when you see it all, you'll have to let me know what you think. But the packaging is beautiful. It's gorgeous. And that, I mean, in an indie brand, to me, that means a lot. That's a big part of it. Obviously, I care that the product inside is nice too, but I know a lot of times for indie brands, it's like the small touches that make it. Like, I've never seen a mirror this shape in a palette before. That's just something unique, and it doesn't like throw me off. Like, I could do this in front of me and use it, and I think it's a really good quality. I'm just not holding it up and I'm using the one in front of me because this kind of blocks everything I'm doing from you. And then I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush here, an M506. I'm going to go with Aqua, that lighter blue, and I'm going to do that just on the front half of the eye. I'm tapping these off because there is a bit of fallout, but I don't mind that. Lots of pigmented shadows have fallout. You just have to know how to work with them so you don't have fallout on the face. Or do your eyes first if you don't want to deal with it. I did my face first to save some time for the video today. So this blue I feel like I could get down with because it's not like in your face blue. It's almost like a kind of muted color, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can see it too well. I don't know, like it's almost slightly pulling green, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Well, and when I'm mixing it up here with Starfish, it's a little bit orange, so it could be that where it's looking green because the blue and the orange are mixing a bit there where they meet, which I don't mind. Don't mind it. I don't mind how it looks at all. I think I told you guys, but by the way, again, this is the Alpha 2 Mini Ocean palette that I'm using. And then the same brush, I'm gonna go in with Golden Sand. It looks to be a shimmer. I'm gonna try it with the brush. Other than this shimmery blue, it's the deepest shade, and I'm kind of looking for something to like deepen up the outer corner. So even though it's a shimmer, I'm gonna give it a go and see how it goes. So far, like as I'm first using it, like I feel like you can make a look by this by itself, but I definitely could also see myself using this as a companion palette and pulling other things in just to give yourself more options. It's a very interesting color story because you've got a light blue matte, a deep blue shimmer, two of these kind of like foily toppers, one's a light blue and one's a lavender, a matte but with sparkles in it, like I said, reminds me of some of those ColourPop formulas, Starfish, and then a shimmer Golden Sand. So there's 1, 2, 3, at least 4 different finishes, different formulas in here, which is kind of odd for a 6-pan palette in my mind, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it looking okay so far? It's basically just like, I feel like the orange is turning into the brown and they're kind of looking the same. I'm gonna take a bigger brush with no product, just to try to blend the edges, I think up by my brow bone. It's looking a little harsh right now. There, that blended it out a bit. And then I'm gonna go back again to the brush, the M506, go back to Aqua, just see if I can build up this lighter blue matte anymore, or if maybe that's just all it's gonna be. Is this more muted? This might be a good color for just like a one shade all over the lid spring, just like baby blue moment. I don't know. Kind of want to pull out a yellow from another palette and pair it with it too. I think that could look cool, and maybe have it like mix somewhere for the green the way it started to with the orange there a bit. Just a thought. All right, and I'm not gonna do glitter glue because I just want to see how these go on their own. I'm gonna try this blue shimmer and just take it on my finger and see what happens if I put it on the front half. It's not as flaky as I expected it to be. Like it's more of just like a regular shimmer, which is fine. It's just not what I expected. It might do better with the glitter glue. I might try that in the future. Again, I just unboxed this today, guys. It's kind of a mystery to me as well, like the performance of it, because I mean, look, that looks pretty. I've never dealt with this brand before. Like I've never tried their products. That color was Blue Star. I'm gonna go with Jellyfish, which is the more purple one, on the outer part of this. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I'm gonna take that up into the crease a little bit too. Nice. I feel like I might as well put a little under the C on the lower lash line just to say I've used all 6 colors. You know? That's kind of a pretty, like you see the blue and purple. I thought they were more like topper shades, but I think they look like they have, maybe not the purple there, that's pretty sheer. But the blue looks like it might have enough of a base to use just as a metallic, I'm not sure. Let me find a smaller brush here. I'm gonna go with an M508 and take a little under the C on the outside of the lower lash line. I feel like this is gonna be pigmented, so I'm not gonna do too much. Maybe I'll just run it along my whole bottom lash line with whatever I had left. Definitely need a little pop of something in my waterline, so I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Neon Eyeliner in shade Fresh. It's kind of a baby blue, so I think it's gonna be cohesive with this look. And then I think I'm gonna try to use that Golden Sand shade to be a little bit of a shadow liner. I don't know if it's gonna work because it's a shimmer, but I'm gonna try. You can see a little bit of the wing that I made. It's not my favorite, but I just want to try something, you know? Alright, so I'll finish those later, but I'm gonna go on to the blush, and we have the Alva Fruit blusher here. This is in shade Apricot Girl. I love how all of these fairies are holographic. Hopefully you can see kind of the shifty rainbowness on the packaging. That is so cool. By the way, I'm looking at the back here, and Oden's site is cruelty-free if you were interested. I don't know if they're vegan or not. I don't see anything that says that, but that doesn't mean they're not. Just taking my good old trusty Luxie 504. This is just a large angle brush. I got an Ipsy a long time ago, but I love it for the shape of my cheekbone. And of course we have, hopefully you can see there, the fairy embossing. So cute. Hate to ruin it. It's got a mirror in the top as well. And it says Oden's Eye. So we're gonna load up our brush. And this is just a matte blush. There's no shimmer or anything to it. Ooh, pretty pigmented though, I have to say. I do like that. I feel like in makeup these days though, it's like, how do you mess up blush? You know, like unless it's like, where is it and you can't see it and it's not pigmented enough, or you barely touch it and you're like, ah, too much pigment. Like maybe that level of pigmentation could be a way you'd mess it up, but come on, you know, like it should be good. That looks really pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, it's a blush, but I like it. I will use it. I really like the tone, the shade of it. Let's go on now to the highlighter palette. So this is the Soul Mane highlighter palette. And it has that same kind of like grippy texture as the eyeshadow palette from this collection as well. We have 4 shades here. And let's see, let me swatch them really quickly just to kind of see what we're working with. Oh, this one, so this one's gold right here. This one has kind of a bluey shift to it, maybe purple. No, it's more blue, I think. That one's like a white gold. So we have like more regular gold and then white gold. The little green maybe to it. These are interesting, you guys. Very interesting. Okay, well, I think we'll go ahead with the one that's kind of a little blue here. I use a little bit of my Ulta Beauty matte makeup setting spray just because I think that helps highlighters pop. That also helps settle any of the like possible powdery appearance that we might have left from the blush or any other like powders I use to set my face or anything like that. Just got this fan from the good old Dollar Tree. And we are gonna go with a Morphe JH09. And we're going in this shade. It's got a name, it's even embossed in it. I just really don't want to butcher these, but this one's, I'll try, like Sharna? I don't know how you say it, you guys. It's this one right here is the shade name. Take a little bit. I feel like a little will go a long way. Just have a feeling. Ooh, that is pretty. You see that showing up there? It's not like bam, boom, crazy. Like it slightly reminds me of the Space Baby by Ofra, the collab with Nikki Tutorials. But I think I might like this one better, you guys, because I will say, as much as Ofra is like bam, pow, with their highlighters, a lot of times those tend to emphasize my texture a bit. I do have pretty textured skin, and I don't think that's happening as much with this one. Ooh. That is lovely. Ooh, okay, I approve. I mean, like I said, approve, you know, the blush was great, the highlighter was great. The shadow, like, the quality is fine, okay? I'm just still struggling, kind of like, do I like it just because it's, to me, a weird color story? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and like finish up my lashes, mascara, and stuff like that, and then we'll be back for the final product in this box. Guys, so I just used on my top lashes the NYX On The Rise Volume Lift Mascara in black, and on the bottom lashes I used the Milani Highly Rated Mascara, also in black. I just used a different one because the shape of the wand of the Milani one is easier for me to get on the lower lash line. It wasn't because I was trying to be extra or anything. I just find the NYX one is more of like an hourglass shaped wand, and sometimes I'll like bump my lower lash line and it's a mess. Last item we have here is the Alva Kiss of a Fairy lipstick, and this one is in shade Love Jasmine. Cute packaging. I noticed too this is like, I believe magnetic here, maybe not. I don't know, it's a very satisfying close though. Like there's something with the component is happening here. And I also wanted to point out, like, hopefully you can see here on this part of the lipstick, there's some special, it's not embossing, it's not engraved in, but there's like more fairy artwork, and it says Oden's Eye. It's just really gorgeous. Here's the actual lip shade. It kind of looks a little like brownie to me, which I love, so we're gonna try it. I can already tell you this is 100% my type of shade. I can feel it getting so creamy as it warms up against the warmth of my skin. It really does feel quite creamy and moisturizing. The color's really nice. Now, this is just a regular bullet lipstick, so I'm sure it won't last long or dry down, but it's very comfortable. I really, really do love this type of lipstick as I've tried them in the past. Haven't gotten to wear them a lot lately because it's not a good time with masks, but I do really enjoy this color. The formula feels very moisturizing, like I said, not dry at all, very creamy. There's no scent to it. I didn't notice really a scent with any of these products, good or bad, just scentless. So let's recap. We have, for, like I said, the price that I paid for this large mystery box, we got an eyeshadow palette, like a large size one. That's the one I didn't use in this video. We got the highlighter palette that I used to shade. We got the mini eyeshadow palette, the blush, the compact, and the lipstick. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's a good deal? So guys, that is the completed look. I think it is more of like a neutral kind of look. I didn't do heavier eyeliner. I just thought with like the blue and the sparkles, I would try to make it a bit more ethereal today. I do like how it turned out. I might even try to go, like I said, even more minimalistic with the mini shadow palette if I do it again, just because putting all the colors together was kind of a weird color story in my opinion. Maybe you feel differently, but let me know what you guys thought in the comments below of the look of the products I got. Do you think it's worth the price? Have you tried Oden's Eye? I would be really curious to know what you think of the brand. I'm very intrigued now that I've tried them about the Norn eyeshadow palette. I'll leave probably up here a little picture of that palette. It looks gorgeous, and the videos I've seen look fantastic on that. And I'm telling you, this lipstick's growing on me. I may have to check out what other shades they have here because school's almost out for me, so I'll be home for the summer, and you know, in my own home I won't have to wear a mask, so I may be able to start wearing the lipsticks I love again. As always, any of the products I used in today's video on my face that I did not talk about, I will list in the description below. And yeah, once again guys, if you haven't and you've made it this far, I would really love it if you would consider subscribing. I make new videos every single week, upload on Sundays. It's completely free, and we have a good old time on this channel. I love talking to you guys in the comments. And yeah, I haven't decided now that summer's coming. Like I said, last summer I did 2 videos a week instead of 1. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I've also considered, I mostly just do makeup, but I thought, well, maybe if I did 2 this summer, maybe I'd incorporate a little bit more like lifestyle, whether that's fashion and clothes or hair, or like I have kind of an older house. If you guys would be interested in some decorating type things like a patio makeover, things like that, I know those are things I enjoy watching for inspiration. So if you have any thoughts one way or the other about whether you would or wouldn't like to see that sort of thing on my channel, let me know in the comments down below as well. It'll help me with my planning. And without any more rambling on, that is it, guys. I will see you next week. Bye!